Relief and recovery efforts are still going strong in Texas more than a week after Hurricane Harvey ravaged parts of the Gulf Coast. Emergency officials say the death toll has now risen to at least 60. For many, the challenge is returning to some sense of normalcy. Here in Maryland, one group is working to help make that transition just a little easier. And WJZ is live. George Solis with the story behind a small community's big idea. George.
Good evening, Mary. What began as one Harford County's man's desire to single-handedly help out Harvey victims has now spiraled into a warehouse full of donated items. Truly a showcase of the human spirit. 10 days after Hurricane Harvey devastated the Texas Gulf Coast, many residents are now returning home to save whatever the storm spared.
It's still a lot of damage. All the furniture, the beds, all the electronic stuff, it's all gone.
More than a year's worth of rain flooded places that are now facing even more challenges, from toxic waste sites to overflowing reservoirs whose water is being released back into still-soaked neighborhoods.
We've got, like cleaning supplies, pet food, paper products.
That's where Alan Moyer comes in. At Jarrettsville, man, we found this Labor Day defining the expression labor of love.
This happened in less than a week. It's just overwhelming.
Moyer's initial plan was to load up his motorcycle trailer full of supplies and head down to Texas. A call to one business led to another and another.
Without even questioning me, they wanted to get involved.
Pretty soon, he had enough donations to fill a warehouse, space that was also donated.
I really thought that he just needed a space in a corner that, would be dry and safe and no one could get to. And when I walked in and see that the whole gym is almost taken over by donations from this small community. It's amazing.
Does it make you emotional? I feel like you a lot. It's very, very emotional. It's a lot of people.
Like his wife Irene, now helping sort and organize what will be loaded up into a tractor trailer headed to Houston next week.
He has a big heart and he just wants to help.
Finding out that the community is rewarding that desire, proving yet again that in the darkest of times, good always shines through.
The human spirit is greater than anything else.
Now, at this point, Moyer has had to cut off physical donations in order to organize what they do have so they can get it to Houston by their deadline next week. But, Mary, they are still accepting cash donations. Live tonight, George Solis, WJZ, Eyewitness News.
Alan and his team are incredible, George. Thank you. As part of WJZ's continuing community commitment, here's how you can help. Visit the website redcross.org. There is a link that says Donate Now at the top of that page. You can also call 1-800-RED-CROSS, or for a $10 donation, text Harvey to 90999. And stay with WJZ for the latest on Harvey's aftermath. We will continue to bring you all the details on the storm's damage and the long recovery ahead.